It's all good.
We should be good.
Okay. Hello, Pamela.
Hello.
Today I am working with Pamela Hernandez. She is the Regional Director for the Better Business Bureau in Southwest Missouri. And today we're talking about helping college graduates avoid scams. So, the article mentions that even tech-savvy young adults can become victims of fraud. What are some common mistakes new graduates make that scammers exploit?
Well, because new graduates, young people, they may not be as financially experienced, scammers can exploit the lack of knowledge that they have. Sometimes they react, they're trying to get an emotional response, right? It's a sort of an emotional manipulation. So they want to get someone to act immediately without thinking or without consulting someone in their life who may have a better understanding of, say, how student loans work or what's the right way to apply for a job.
Okay. Student loan forgiveness scams continue to rise. What warning signs should graduates watch for before sharing personal or financial information?
When it comes to any kind of student loan, student aid, or even tuition, the biggest red flag is when someone contacts you out of the blue, particularly a text message or even a phone call. Typically, if there's an issue with your student loan, for example, you're going to get something through the mail. That's how a lot of official communication happens. So if that comes out of the blue from a source that you've never heard of, that's your first big red flag.
Okay. How about searching for remote work opportunities? How can they tell the difference between what is legitimate or what is a legitimate job offer and someone that's just taking them for a scam?
You know, one of the biggest things to think about when you're trying to discern, is this a legitimate offer or is someone trying to scam you? Does it sound too good to be true? Because that's often the thing. With employment scams, what we see are jobs that are entry level, low hours, part-time work, remote work, but high pay. Your average customer service entry-level type of job isn't a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year job. So if it sounds too good to be true, it certainly is.
Okay. Rental scams. How about, rental scams. Or how about rental scams?
How about rental scams?
I know they've become more common online, and what are some of the biggest red flags people should look for or notice when dealing with moving companies or apartment listings?
Well, when it comes to rental scams, it goes back to that, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. That is one of those red flags you want to be on the lookout for. So if you see something in a trendy neighborhood, a desirable neighborhood at a very, very low price, that's your first indication that something could be off. So you want to make sure to do your research.
Sure.
Before you get ready to move, what are rents like in the neighborhood? Make sure you understand who those typical property managers are in the place that you're looking to move.
Okay. All right.
Rental scams or moving?
Yes, moving.
So when it comes to moving, you want to look out for anybody who makes a low offer on moving your goods without ever actually seeing how much you have to move. If somebody doesn't have information, they're either maybe not equipped to make the move for you, or they're looking to take your money and do no work at all.
Yeah, getting that estimate after they've seen it, actually, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's great. Two-part question here. In your experience, are scammers becoming more sophisticated in the way that they're targeting young consumers? What should a graduate do immediately if they think they've already been scammed or think their identity has been stolen?
Well, when it comes to the scamming landscape as a whole, it doesn't matter what age group, scammers are becoming more sophisticated. They have more sophisticated tools. AI tools that we use to help us work smarter are helping scammers do the same thing. So it's really important for consumers of any age to be educated, but certainly young folks who are just getting into sort of those adulting 101 type of situations. It's education that acts as our biggest scam prevention tool. If someone finds themselves in a scam, If they realize they've been scammed, they realize they've given out personal information, it's important to stay calm and try to minimize the damage. So we actually have a toolkit at bbb.org that folks can go. It's right from our homepage under the scam tracker section. There's the scam survival toolkit. You can put in some basic information, nothing personal. It's not going to ask any personally identifying information, but based on the situation, it will give you a step-by-step checklist to help you make sure you're covering all those boxes to help minimize that damage and to move forward.
Excellent. Well, you've kind of answered my last question.
Okay.
Is there anything that you would like to share with our audience that I haven't asked you?
Well, bbb.org is really that place for adulting 101 type of tasks. It can help you find a mover that you trust. It can help you research a property management company. It can help you vet whether a company is real for a job offer. If you get a job offer from a company you've never heard of, you can start with BBB and see if they have a BBB business profile so that you can verify what that legitimate information is and give you that next step to do your research. So bbb.org, a great place, adulting 101 to help you out.
All right. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you.